Ivy. Ivy, can you hear me? Oh, Ivy, please be okay. I can't lose you again. It must be Eve. Eve, thank God you're here.
TC drove me.
Ivy's over on the sofa. She passed out right after I called you.
How long has she been unconscious?
5, 10 minutes. She was eating some fruit when I went into the kitchen to get us more champagne. I found her choking on it when I came back. I tried slapping her on the back. It didn't work. I finally dislodged whatever it was. But she was still so weak. And then she passed out afterwards.
Yeah, probably the stress to the system and the interrupted flow of oxygen to the brain made her lightheaded, and she just fainted.
Eve, what are you doing here?
Sam called me over. You choked on something. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Sam saved your life. Then you passed out from the stress to your system.
I did?
But you're okay now.
I'm glad you're okay. I don't know what I would have done if something would have happened to you.
Oh, Sam. Sam, you saved my life. How can I ever repay you?
Chew your food more thoroughly next time. I'm just glad you're okay.
Well, Sam may have been joking about chewing your food thoroughly, Ivy, but you really should. So many choking deaths result from chewing too fast and swallowing too soon.
Yeah, even a cow knows to chew his cud more thoroughly.
Eve, TC, thank you for coming over so quickly. Can I get you guys a cup of coffee before you leave?
No, Sam.
You know what? I think we will have some. I tell you what, and I'll make it for you. Come on. You know, Sammy, we haven't seen too much of each other lately.
Yeah, I know. You know, maybe we could get out and get a few rounds of golf in now if the weather's getting nice.
You know, I like that.
Great. You know, maybe we can restart up our old poker group.
You can count me in on that one.
Great. You know, I'll call the guys and we'll pick a night.
So what about Ivy?
What about her?
Well, she's been keeping you on a short leash lately.
Has she?
Well, Sam, I get the feeling that Ivy doesn't want to share you with anyone.
Oh, TC, you're making Ivy out to be a selfish person, and she really isn't.
Since when?
Ivy and I just restarted our relationship, okay? And it's only naturally that she wants to spend more time with me. Look, she'll loosen up.
Yeah, I wonder.
Okay. All right, come on. Tell me what's going on. Is everything okay with Eve and the kids?
Well, there is some tension between Eve and Whitney, but you don't blame all that on Chad. I don't want to talk about that right now, okay?
Look, I know you hoped that Luis would expose the Cranes being the lying, scheming SOBs that they are, but it just didn't happen. Luis had to let Alistair keep his secrets in exchange for Crane's help getting Pilar that wonder drug that saved her life.
Yeah, I don't blame Luis. But, you know, I would kill to know who was driving that car the night of my accident. I always thought it was Julian, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Why? Hey, what happened?
You know, I don't want to talk. I want to talk about Ivy, all right?
What about her?
Sam, she's evil. And she's no good for you.
I didn't know you felt so strongly about Ivy.
Sam, I can't help it. Ivy lied to you about being pregnant with Ethan. She let that boy think that that bastard Julian was his father.
Look, Ivy was afraid of what the Cranes would do to her and to Ethan if they found out.
That's what she says now. But I think Ivy enjoyed being Mrs. Julian Crane, having all that money and all that power. Hell, if you ask me, I think they made a wonderful couple. Both of them are low-down and despicable people.
Ivy was a wonderful person when we first met. She didn't care that she was a governor's daughter anymore. She cared I worked on a fishing boat.
Sam, you're making excuses for her. Reality check. She left you to go and marry for some money.
Her father pushed her into it to save his business. Alistair left him no choice.
Sammy, I don't care how it happened. It happened. Ivy cannot be trusted, Sam. I mean, look how she just moved in here right after you and Grace started having problems.
Teresa threw Ivy out of the mansion. Rebecca wouldn't let her back in. She had nowhere else to go.
You know, Grace didn't believe that crap, and neither do I.
You saying it's Ivy's fault that Grace left me for David?
Sam, by you being with Ivy, you have sent a message to Grace. A message saying that you're not committed to your marriage.
Don't you dare blame Ivy for what happened here. Grace shut me out of our bedroom long before Ivy lived here. And let me tell you something. It was Grace that left me and our family to be with David. I didn't leave Grace to be with Ivy. She abandoned us, TC. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit around here and wait for her to come back. As far as I'm concerned, our marriage is over. And I'm moving on with Ivy.
Damn it, Sam, you cannot move on with that monster.
He's no monster, TC. And I won't let you disparage Ethan's mother that way.
I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't trust Ivy when she was with Julian, and I sure as hell don't trust her now.
Fine. Don't trust her. I don't care. Ivy's nothing to you.
But she's a part of your life, and I care about you. And I care about your happiness. As long as Ivy's in the picture, I am not gonna sit around and let her hurt you. I'm not gonna let her break your heart again, Sam.
I appreciate your concern, TC. But I think it's misguided. I think you're taking all your anger at Julian and you're directing it at Ivy.
You slept with her, didn't you?
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Because now that you're getting some, you're starting to think with your zipper and not with your
Hey,
brain.
TC, you're my best friend. But I need you to shut the hell up.
Sam, I am your best friend. And that's why I can talk to you the way I'm talking to you. Damn it, that woman in there is not the same woman that you fell in love with years ago. She's poison Ivy now, and she is poison to anyone who gets involved with her. And that includes you.
Unless you can prove Ivy's dangerous, you keep your mouth shut. Or I'll shut it for you.